Hey everybody, Marion the Barbarian here, and we have got a great shave for you today. And you know, in the beginning I'm going to ask, hey, for me, subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit that noti bell. All that stuff really helps, guys. When you like the video, subscribe to the channel, just helps the algorithm. So, what are we doing today? We have whipped up a lovely lather. Didn't use a ton of soap, and I'll still probably dial it in on the face with this, what is it, Alpha? I'll put the name brand, I don't know. I liked it. It's Alpha, right? Aftershave works. Really like that. Aluminum handle, blue, steel colored gray anodized aluminum. And today we are going to be using Fill That Glass, a collaboration between A&E and the razor company. This is in the Ultimate base. I will put up the base ingredients. And then we'll follow it up with scent notes. Like I said, we'll be dialing it in on the face. This is like a peach mojito. Off the tub, kind of nice. You get a synthetic kind of peach smell. Like you can't kind of tell, pinpoint, but it's interesting. Then when you lather it up, that peach really opens up. A little bit of mint. You almost get like an effervescent from it, if that makes any kind of sense to say that. There's got to be ginger, maybe. No ginger. I don't know. There's something in here. But we got the scent notes up. But it is definitely like a peachy mojito. And I am a fan of a mojito, guys. Like, that is my ultimate, like, scent. Beach scent. Like, I am a fan. And I like the labeling. It's kind of got like that 50s look. The way the blue contrasts, the lettering, the glasses, I don't know. It takes me back to like 50s, 60s time. Like something you'd see on like a movie advertisement, like Pillow Talk or something. If you'll even get that reference. People older than me definitely should get that reference. I shouldn't get that reference. So if you're my age, you're okay. Fill that glass. It's nice. Speaking of filling that glass, look at this. Batman. Blackstone Nut Brown Ale. Got the growler filled. Made it just in time before they closed. Really nice. So we're going to second use of the Aylsworth Apex with the Predator handle, jet black, purple base plate. And I did take out the Wizamed I had in there. And we are using the Aylsworth branded blades. We're just going to see how they go. Never used them before. They came free. Let's see how they go in the razor that's designed by Aylsworth. If the blade's designed by Aylsworth, razor's designed, they should work well together, right? Nice. Oh man, got burps, indigestion, ate a burger too on the way home. Let's hope we don't kick that gout up. If you notice, I do speed up some shaves, like in that first pass area. It's because I'm not really talking and I'm just trying to feel it out that first little bit. I mean, summer is nigh, guys. Start pulling out those summer scents. Nice collaboration. I like it. So, and they will be linked in the description below. It's a comfortable, smooth shave. I don't dislike this razor. Felt bad first impressions comparing it to the Bison, but the Bison is right up there like #2 for me. And technically the Bison's a little bit more expensive than this. So it's not the most fair comparison. Right now I would say you need to be comparing it between this and the Henson. And this has more blade feel than the Henson does. Even I don't know. The Henson Aggressive is a little different. A lot more blade feel with that one for sure. But there's more blade feel to this than the other two. Henson Plus and Plus Plus. It's just me. There we go. See, it's a little pasty. That's why I was dialing it in. I haven't even taken from the bowl again. I knew when I got it going, I was like, we'll dial it in. But it's a great lather, guys. It's one of the great things about A&E is I can add a lot of water early on and I don't have to worry about forming big bubbles. There are probably some of you who are more methodical, or even if you get big bubbles, you don't care. I just feel like a lather that holds a lot of air will dry faster, and some lathers you have to slowly build not to get all that air. And A&E will let you throw all the air and splaying at it you want, and look, you still you get to this beautiful, slick, creamy lather. Like I said, if you go back, there was a time I had issues with A&E, and those issues have since been corrected, and it was never the product that I had an issue with A&E. So that should tell you, it's always been a good product. Customer service was lacking at one time, but he was growing, and that was it. He was growing and having a hard time meeting orders and all that good stuff. And that was my only issue. Other than that, it's always been a great product, great scents, banger scents. This is about a medium scent. Like, I may put it around spring water scent level that I just used before. Maybe a little lighter. Again, there are just some scents, in my opinion, that are that way. I'm adding some more water to this lather in the bowl because we may do a pickup third pass with this. Why not? We're trying to remember what I did the correct way and go against the grain. Because I'm trying to remember, you know. That's against the grain for me on the neck. Super comfortable razor. I do like you get the tiniest bit of blade feel. Not a ton, just the tiniest bit. Enough to know it's there. And you still not feel intimidated by it by any means. That can lead to sloppy shaving though. But that is why it's nice to have a little bit of blade feel. And it's not much, there's just a difference. If you have neutral to negative blade exposure, you can tell the difference between something that has the slightest bit of blade exposure. I may have nicked through here because I over-poofed. Which allows my angle to be off on the razor. Oh, that's nice. It's a good shave, guys. It's a good razor. Very cool brush. My only issue is it came pre-knotted. I can't remember what knot they said it was. I'll look it up. I'll put it at the bottom now. And the knot was either set too low or it's too big of a knot technically for the brush. And the reason is because it sits way too straight up, way too upright. No kind of natural fanning out. And I like a little bit of natural fanning out without having to splay. Makes it to see how when I go to splay, it's not as easy as it should be, in my opinion. And I'll probably end up re-knotting it at some point, but it's not going to be anytime soon. Or I may just take this out and do my whole guys, look how much water this is still just taking, especially on the neck. Like A&E can hold water, and I threw so much water at this, and I still said I needed to dial it in. What is this, third pass? Is this second pass? And I didn't mean to do a full pass for a third pass, but I'm just enjoying the lathering, and I guess we're extending the video. Sorry, guys. Really nice, great scent. I will tell you, I've smelled the splash, and it really opens up, and it smells like a peach mojito, like really nice. Definitely. Like a peach mojito. You ever have those weekend days where you don't have much going on and you can't really leave the house? That's for sure. See, there's no feedback. It's just the sound of the blade going across. And you just kind of want to escape. Sorry, you can with this scent. That was what I was getting to. I got caught up in the shade, but you can escape with the scent. Makes you think of the beach, poolside, something like that. If you're a book person, you can pretend you're a book person and stare at all the girls. Whatever, you know? Pretend you're playing your game on your phone. Stare at all the ladies. Just saying. Kind of gives that vibe, like just the pool vibe, enjoying life. That's what I think when I drink mojitos. I haven't even had one in a while. Definitely a travel vacation beverage for me, like anytime, Florida, Nevada, California, just like anytime I've been on vacation. We need a mojito. We did nick up over here where I said I overpoofed. And it's when I overpoof that the angle is just much more different than the rest of my face and I don't adjust. So I need to poof to an area that's my normal angle. That's the issue. I've been thinking about it. Sounds stupid, but I sit around and think, like, why does it happen that way? And that's what I've come to. But guys, you know the drill. We're going to rinse up. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back. Another sip. Fill that glass. I do like the labeling. I like the retro look. Scent's nice. Ultima base, great. $20, $19.99, I think, for the soap. I can't remember the splash, but we are talking industry standard. Like it or not, people, $5 an ounce is industry standard. Yeah. Definitely gives you a more mojito-y vibe, and the mint comes out more and stuff, and it's a little bit more effervescent. Soap's just not the best medium for scents. There is another TRC collaboration, summer scent, that I will be reviewing soon, so you'll get to see that. Fill that glass. And guys, this was, if I didn't say it before, super soft and sticky. almost like Ariana and Evan's shaving cream. And we showed you this before. And I told you the brand name before. I really think it's Alpha, but I just like the looks of it. It was pretty. Not totally convinced I want to keep this knot. This guy's right here. Great little razor for the price point. I don't know. If you're a more experienced shaver, I'd say you definitely take this over the Henson. If you're new, I can understand why Henson is a better shaver for you. But as it stands now, I feel like Henson is the one to go up against. The Carved Bison is probably a good $20 to $30 more. I can't remember. I think it's like 84 something with the conversion rate. I can't remember, something like that. But the whole point is it's like $20, $30 difference, and that's a big difference. And I can say that's a difference in shave and quality and threading. Because like I said, threading on this is just a little loose. But honestly, everybody's is loose except for Carve's. It's not that I'm a Carve fanboy. I don't think they have the absolute best shaving razors because my goat's not a Carve. But I still like my copper cant. I need to bust it out a little bit more than I have. Oop. It was loose. I just like it. I like the stand more for the copper cant as well. And I'm just rambling and rambling and rambling. Are we done? We did use alum TRC. Hey guys, this is a cool little thing to use. Pick it up. If you need a new alum, go with this versus the block because you can let it set out, you can dry, and then you just put the thing back on. I had the PAA dry dock. Things didn't get better with it. I won't say it got worse, but it didn't get better. And we paid money for it to get better. That's it, guys. We made it this far. Gotta love my... To each their own. This is mine, guys. This is my goat, the one I go to. I love my Captain's Choice. But alright, we've been here long enough. I told you earlier on. Peace. We're out. Thanks for staying this long.